What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gaming City Podcast, episode 15. And I am joined by Corn. I'm joined by Nick.
What's up?
And I am joined by that boy, HBH.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Today, we'll be talking about mainly gaming news again. That boy, XI, didn't make it today. Well, he will be hopefully next week. What's up, guys? What's up, Corn? What you been up to?
Well, up until last night, I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online again. Decided to pick it up.
Hey, baby, Xbox, baby.
Anyways, I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online. Decided to pick up Persona 5 Royale.
Royale?
Yeah.
Where you dropping to, boy? Where you jumping, huh?
No, it's not a battle royale. No, it's just the name. Basically, they just add a bunch of stuff. They add new game mechanics, new content, new characters, new cutscenes. But yeah, it's the same story. It's just they added a little more with new characters and new cutscenes. That's basically what they did.
Oh.
Yeah, same story, just a little extra, But yeah, that's what I've been playing. Just Persona 5 Royale and Elder Scrolls Online.
Nice. What about you, Nick? What you been up to?
Playing some Siege, some Halo, some Battlefront 2, some
How's the show doing?
Oh, it's making money. I could say that.
Oh, it's making money, but the ratings aren't there, huh? Looking dog.
Well, I don't know.
dear.
Some people have good ratings on it. It's not horrible ratings, I'd say.
Nice. What about you, HBH? What you been up to?
Gaming, playing Metal Gear Rising, Mirror's Edge, Memory Lanes, whatnot. But I finished Elden Ring, and I felt accomplished. 10 out of 10. It's not for everybody, but I do encourage people to pick it up and play it because it's this open world game that I wish most studios would get. Ubisoft, just saying, I wish they would understand it. But anyways, despite that, started picking up on Moon Knight finally after 1,000 years. It's not bad, pretty good. I think XI would be thrilled for me to praise it, but just know XI, I think it's pretty good. Oh yeah, David, how's it going for you, huh?
How's your day, David?
I've been playing Lego Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's been pretty fun. It's what it really surprised me. The details on it. I mean, you would think it's Lego. It doesn't have that much detail, but it does.
Goaty.
No, unfortunately, no. It's not GOTY material, but it is a good game.
That's Cody material right there.
And I've watched the Halo series. It's not that good. They should just cancel it at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
But other than that, let's start with the gaming news. Starting with the first bit of news. The co-writer of Portal Games has said that he wants Valve to start to work on a third game in the franchise. Speaking to a podcast, he said that we've got to start Portal 3. That's my message to whoever. So he wants to start Portal 3. He said he's not getting any younger. He's asking Valve to make a new one. I think the last one came out, damn, that was years ago.
Years. Yeah.
God.
Decades.
Damn. Have you ever played Portal?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Me
all
and
of us
David,
played Portal.
we played Portal, David.
Yeah, we played Portal. We couldn't finish that mission.
Yeah. Couldn't you finish?
Oh,
We got stuck.
Yeah, we
got
got
stuck.
we got
we
stuck.
never played it ever again.
So you
Nope.
should have
Even-
went on YouTube.
I went on YouTube and like the mission that was popping up on YouTube was completely different than what we were playing. So I was like, oh, you know what? This isn't even worth it.
You're gonna glitch the mission.
Yeah.
But hopefully a new Portal does come out. I know Valve is, they're doing something else with the Steam Deck. But on to the next bit of news. Witcher 3 next gen upgrade has been delayed indefinitely.
Ooh,
Oh.
definitely. Yeesh.
definitely. Oh.
Yes, CD Projekt Red announced that they were working on it for a next gen upgrade for it.
Not
They
surprised.
paused it, and we don't know when that's coming out.
We don't know when we don't even know when Cyberpunk is gonna get fixed. I mean,
Oh, well,
oh,
we'll see. But, On to the next bit of news. This is for PC users. Bethesda launcher is going to migrate to Steam on April 27th.
Ooh.
Oh snap!
So you don't have to have the Bethesda launcher no more. You can
Mhm.
just download them on Steam now.
Thank
Honestly,
God.
the Bethesda launcher was so useless. Honestly,
So is that helpful for y'all to play the games?
Hell yeah!
absolutely.
So it was annoying getting the Bethesda launcher. Like I don't know, I found it complicated with getting it, launching it, and for me, it would crash here and there, and I'm like, screw this.
But on to the next bit of news. Hideo Kojima
Oh,
says that Kojima Productions will remain independent after tweeting the PlayStation Studios banner, which I got a lot of PlayStation people excited. Even Corn, as you can see, he got really excited once he tweeted
Yeah.
that banner. A lot of people were speculating. He ended up tweeting minutes later to saying, you know what, this is not an acquisition. That's just me posting a picture. But Corn, would you want to say your thoughts on what was going through your mind during those moments?
I was actually ecstatic. I was actually real happy. I'm like, oh my god, we actually got Kojima. You know, the dude that was held down by Konami for so long. Was coming to PlayStation. I thought it was a little weird at first, but I was happy. I was like, oh, like okay, we got Kojima on board. Let's fucking go. But then it was all debunked after that tweet. He was like, "Oh, this is just a huge misunderstanding. Kojima Productions will and always is and always will be an independent company." And I'm like, well, can only hope that it's Square Enix or Miyazaki. Let's see.
HVH, what do you think?
it was a glorious 5 minutes to see
Honestly,
some
it was
people
like it was like 5 minutes of just happiness right there. Yep, that's all it lasted was 5 minutes, and then
good. happy
David
5
decided to
minutes.
rain on our parade.
Well, but David, what's the Kojima? Him being like, oh, hold up. Yeah, I need to clarify something. Hold on, you Westerners. Give me a second. So it was a good 5 minute, like, yeah. And then after that, I was like, well, screw it. Went over my head, not gonna lie, because it's Kojima and he's really prideful of his work. So it didn't click to me that he was like he would ever think of like going to be bought out by one of Xbox or Sony, whoever.
Made a lot of headlines, but he immediately needed to say something.
I gotta say something about this.
What do you guys think?
How's Metal Gear Solid, Joey? You love it?
I haven't played Metal Gear Solid, so I don't know, man. I mean,
What is you doing? You gotta play the newest one. That's the best one.
you talking about the one where you got to pay for your saves, right?
Yeah.
No. Number 5.
Fuck it. Screw that game.
On to the next bit of news. Microsoft reportedly wants to sell ad space in free-to-play Xbox games. Nick, what do you think about this?
What's up with Game Pass, guys, huh? Oh, Xbox is getting a little greedy, huh? Oh, it looks like they don't care about the consumer after all. They're going to start putting ads in your games, huh? How's that?
I don't like it personally, but I mean, there's already some free to play games that already has ads in them, like their EA games, like Apex and all that. But it's for their game, or like other games, like Siege for their other Siege game too for Ubisoft. But that's not free to play. I don't like that ad thing they're trying to do. But hopefully we'll see how it looks. Hopefully it's not like in your face and everything. Unless it's like advertisement for Coke or something. That's gonna be stupid, bro.
We've seen advertised ads in
UFC.
paid games. Like
Yeah,
these
2K is one of them, I think. Right?
2K,
2K, UFC. But the thing with UFC is like they took it down quick because the people were fucking pissed.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so they took that down quick.
The thing with 2K is that you couldn't skip it.
No, it was
Couldn't
right there in your face. You couldn't skip it in
Unskippable.
2K. Yep, it was unskippable in 2K.
That's why they
Really?
made it $3.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I would back it up if that money went to the studio behind it. But I don't think so. So hopefully they don't do it because it's just a rumor as of right now.
Yeah, it's just a rumor. But hopefully they don't do it. It would be stupid if they do it. Because they got stacks. Come on. You over here buying these damn studios. Y'all got stacks.
But
Hopefully
Oh.
it happens. Just saying.
Oh my.
My God.
I want y'all to sit there playing the game, and then as y'all are loading into an online match, you get a McDonald's commercial right there.
McDonald's commercial.
Oh my God.
But how's that Hideo Kojima? Yeah.
Real funny, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
some good news. Warner Brothers Discovery is reportedly looking to bolster not only the DC movies, but the DC gaming output.
Ooh!
Hell yeah.
So they wanted to improve the games and the movies,
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
Hell yeah, that's good. That's amazing to hear. I'm glad we're gonna get some other, DC heroes to shine on the games because, so far it's just been Batman S Max.
Yep.
We need
I
a
don't know.
Superman game. Superman.
I don't know if you have
Oof.
seen footage of the Matrix world being converted into Superman, like
What the
a
hell?
demo of the Superman game.
Oh, that's right. I
I have
saw
no.
that.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Uh, maybe I can pull it up right here. You're gonna see it right now as you're watching it. Uh, but yeah, it's really interesting. A lot of people say it's difficult to make a Superman game, but a lot of these indie people make
Yeah.
demos, and I mean it's doable.
It's
So
really like they did Omni Man in GTA 5. I seen that. It's like the closest thing to Superman. It looked amazing. Look, the
yeah.
physics and everything were amazing.
So hopefully we do get a Superman game or anything. We know Suicide Squad's coming out. We know Arkham Knight's is coming out,
Mhm.
and Wonder Woman, that Wonder Woman game.
Ah, that's right. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But it's not by Rocksteady, right? It's by a different company.
It's by Avalanche, I think.
Mm.
But on to the next bit of news. Onto that CD Project Red thing you said
Oh.
earlier. CD Projekt Red has revealed that an upcoming Cyberpunk 2077 expansion will include a new storyline.
Oh my god, about time. Holy.
Vice President of CD Projekt Red quoted, "We believe in the long-term potential of our newest releases. Thus, one of our priorities for 2021 was to improve Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay. We are now satisfied with the game and encouraged by the gamers' reception of its next-gen console edition, which launched this February. Altogether,
Mm.
we've now sold over 18 million copies of Cyberpunk 2077."
Pull up the $5 at Best Buy. Pick.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I'm pretty sure a little, maybe less or a little more than half of those sales were, when the game was actually on sale, not full
Well,
price.
A lot of people I've seen that most of those sales are when the game launched.
Ah.
How about whenever they were returned?
Exactly. They haven't mentioned those numbers too.
Honestly.
But you excited for new storyline?
Absolutely, yeah. I've been waiting a long freaking time for this. Like,
But there is some bad news.
But oh,
of
We're not getting
course
this
there's bad
DLC
news.
until next year.
that's it's barely like we're still in the beginning of the year. I'd say like one fourth of the way.
Yeah, nothing's coming out this year. They said it that the
Nothing.
DLC, well, updates here and there,
I mean,
but
like any content, just patches. That's it.
just patches,
That's
just to fix the
stupid.
game.
Come on.
I was telling HBH, by that time, people are. This better be a really good DLC, or people are not
Yep.
gonna care.
People aren't
anymore.
gonna come back at all. Nope, they're not gonna come back and be like, all right, we're done with fucking Cyberpunk.
Was the next gen update underwhelming for y'all? Y'all'd say?
Yes, because it came out 1 year later. That's why it was underwhelming. You would expect a lot more.
Like the GTA 5 next gen update.
The ray tracing, ray tracing works when you're going slow in a car or walking, but when you go fast, it shuts down the whole application.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't have.
It
It
gets
can't
my
bad.
handle.
It gets
God.
laggy. Yep.
Yes, the ray tracing is good. The graphics did improve, but they need a lot of improvements still, in my
Mhm.
opinion. But on to the next bit of news. This year's reported Need for Speed title will adopt a photorealistic art style mixed with anime elements.
Oh!
Um, Jeff Grubb added that
Grub.
he said that when you see a car commercial or something like that, and the car is driving around, but then cartoon flames and stuff are flying off of it. That's the kind of aesthetic that they seem to be going for.
Then a girl just
Huh.
comes up at your screen and scares you.
So
It's a
it's
monster.
gonna be like more anime.
Mm.
There goes the
So-
ads. There goes the ads. No.
What do you guys think? Does that kind of excite you for this Need for Speed?
I don't know what to say about it, honestly. I mean, like I said in the last podcast, I'm not that big of a racing game guy. So
I suppose it sort of excites me. I say sort of because it sounds cool that they want to have a. You said they want to have a photorealistic, but also have like anime style to
Anime
it.
features, yeah. To
Like I want to say it sounds something similar to Spider Verse. You know how Spider Verse had like its certain aesthetic that gave it the Miles how he was like 20 frames and everybody else was like 24 frames, something like that. You know, it sounds cool on paper, but I guess I need to see a little something. I mean, obviously I can see it soon, but I would like to see a little something, a little bit before I jump the boat and be like, oh yeah, here's take my money.
well, we
'Cause,
might
like,
see it on the Summer Games Fest.
Oh, that's right. That's
Interesting.
right.
So it's been in development for a while now. So if it's not finished, it's gonna look bad. On to the next bit of news. The SOC Investment Group has urged fellow Activision Blizzard shareholders to vote against Microsoft's proposed merger
Ugh.
with the Call of Duty publisher. On Thursday, it wrote a letter to fellow shareholders calling on them to reject the proposed merger for two reasons. This transaction fails to properly value Activision and its future earnings potential, in significant part because it ignores the rule that the sexual harassment crisis and the Activision board's incompetent handling of it has played in delaying product releases and depressing the share price. The second reason is it also said it's skeptical that any transaction with Microsoft or a similar acquire is a very huge deal because if it doesn't go through, then this whole deal collapses.
Yeah, they're gonna lose a lot of money as shareholders if they don't go through it.
Yeah,
Because if they don't sell their shares, Activision's, like you said last time on the podcast, Activision shares are gonna go down.
yeah. Even Activision themselves gave out emails to shareholders saying that if they don't agree, there could be some large consequences towards their shares and it could dim down by a lot. Corn, I know you're very critical about the situation. What do you think?
well, you obviously know. I hope that it falls through. I really hope that this acquisition doesn't happen. That's all I can say about it. I just really hope this doesn't happen.
After hearing the letter that the person said about they talk about the sexual allegations and all that scrutiny does prove a point right there that I hope this acquisition helps to get rid of those problems because even before the acquisition there was nothing being done. That idiot was still in charge and you still had people working there that were making the workplace toxic. So and for me, I do hope it goes through, but not just for the sake of money, but for the sake of the people that are working there, because there are people behind those games and they need their voice heard. And like, if the deal falls off, then everybody loses money, and then what's gonna happen to the employees? So we're just gonna not think about them, like, oh, like just say screw it, let them still be. I don't know if they still are being harassed. I hope not. I hope that's getting resolved. But from the things that we were seeing before the whole deal, it seemed like nothing was being done, and that dude was still being in charge. So I personally hope it goes through, but for the sake of the employees and their safety.
But on to the next bit of news,
Where
And it
was
re-
wait, where was this type of attitude towards Disney whenever they acquired Fox and everything, bro?
Oh,
Like, come on, that's a big news network right there.
well, you could say the same thing with Discovery and Warner Brothers too.
Yeah, and they never said
Uh,
anything. They didn't. Now they want to say something
well,
just because they're falling through. Activision's falling through and makes them vulnerable. That's like every company that falls through. They're vulnerable to get. Every company has been like that.
well, they claim that since Microsoft is huge, like it's really huge, they could get like with this acquisition, they say that they could get even bigger after the acquisition. They could aim at other studios after that. Some people thought Bethesda was like that was it, but then Activision came, Blizzard. So it went from big to bigger, and then who knows where Microsoft will go if this deal does go through. So that's what they're kind of scared of
That's
happening.
that's kind of dumb though, because Disney's already doing that, and they're not scared of anything about Disney, but they're scared of Microsoft. That's kind of a hypocritical of them.
Can't really say anything against the mouse, I guess. I mean,
I know, right? He owns the world.
he owns the world. The mouse owns the
What
world.
a-
Yeesh, at
what
this
a-
point, yeah.
Not
Walt
Brazil though.
Disney said.
Not Brazil.
Not Brazil. Not Brazil. He doesn't want to touch Brazil.
Not Brazil. Not Brazil.
But on to the next bit of news. A new report claims that the upcoming wrestling game, AEW video game, might be releasing soon as of September. Many of you don't know there's a new wrestling company in the market, and it's not WWE.
Boo.
Mhm.
Nah, just kidding.
It's actually a new company called All Elite Wrestling. During the game's announcement, it was revealed that the genre luminary Yuki Iwashita. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that name. The director of the classic fighting games WWF No Mercy and Def Jam Vendetta would also be involved in the AEW video game. So
Mm.
the classic games that were made back then, it was made by his studio, and now he's working on this AEW game, which I'm so excited because I still think to this day WWF No Mercy is probably the best wrestling game of all time.
I need to know. Will it have John Cena?
You can probably make John Cena in the
Yeah.
video.
Will they have a character creation type of
Yeah, they'll have a character creation. So
Yeah, John Cena's not contracted with AEW. He is contracted with WWE.
they're two different companies. They're obviously not going to have WWE wrestlers.
Oh,
So yes, I'm very excited about that.
interesting.
And let's see. Hopefully, it comes out in September. But on to the next bit of news. It was reported on April 2021 that Microsoft was in talks to sign the next game from the Japanese designer best known for the Metal Gear Solid series. As of last July, it was claimed that Microsoft and Kojima Productions had signed a letter of intent stating that they plan to work together on a new Xbox game. Gaming insider Jeff Grubb stated as of a couple weeks ago, the Xbox and Kojima deal was still on the table. He
Silent
claimed.
Hill, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go.
Keyword was.
But
It's still on the table.
we know
Was on the table.
it,
Was?
no, it's still on the table.
No, you said was.
Sorry,
No,
you said
no, no. You
Oh,
said
here we go.
was. You said
You
was.
gotta say still on the table, David. Come on.
But what you call it? We know that there are some reports that Microsoft had approached Konami about uh, acquiring some licenses for some Konami IPs. So that's why a lot of people were speculating, oh, could this be another acquisition? Mind you, this was before the Activision acquisition. So many people were thought Konami was going to be the next studio, but eventually it didn't. Kojima Productions is signing a exclusive game with Xbox. Maybe Xbox went to Konami to sign for a Metal Gear, to make an exclusive Metal Gear game for Xbox, or a Silent Hill game, or a Castlevania game. Who knows? But it's kind of weird that Xbox went to Konami.
That's smart. That's
But who
kinda
knows?
smart.
But the game with Kojima is still on. Apparently, from Jeff Grubb, what he said. What do you guys think about this proposed Xbox Kojima game?
If it's Death Stranding 2, I'm down. Hey.
FFV! FFV music to my ears. Ooh.
I kid. Sounds good. Hideo Kojima makes some good games. I've heard. I haven't played any of his games though, but sounds good. But hopefully, it is a new IP. Honestly, I kind of hope for that. But I wouldn't be mad if it's like in the new Metal Gear or an actual Silent Hill because the PT was amazing. But I wouldn't be mad.
HBH, I know you're a very heavily Kojima fan. What do you think?
Oh, baby, yes. Oh, that's right, Corn. Oh, you're gonna have to listen to me for a good minute. So, no, I'm joking. On the cool. I'm excited for this. I support Kojima and his decisions on whomever he decides to collaborate, just because he has the freedom and power to do so. Like Corn said earlier in the podcast, he said that Konami was on Kojima so much and all that controversy and just really on him was pretty messed up from Konami to do so. Excited, and I hope that this deposit is still on the table. I mean, it is on the table, but I just hope it goes through, and I hope we see something new or old, whichever. Doesn't matter. As long as it got Kojima written on it and he has the freedom and willpower to make a game, then I'm for it.
Got nothing much to say. I mean, I'm not the biggest Kojima fan out there. Um, obviously,
Not
I
anymore. Only for 5 minutes he was.
yeah, for 5 minutes I
For
was
5 minutes he
Kojima.
was.
Yeah, for yeah, I was about to mention that like right now, like for 5 minutes I was Kojima's biggest fan. Yeah, but I mean it's whatever. I mean, not really, not really crying over it. I mean, I don't really, I don't really care. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that happens because Kojima makes banger games.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Hey, wait a
But
minute.
but on to the next bit of news. It's kind of sad news because we all know
Oh.
Battlefield 2042, right?
What's happening?
Well, the last numbers seen on Steam for Battlefield 2042 were less than 1,000 players online.
God!
Yo,
Oh.
damn.
Though it is getting a big 4.0 update, which includes 400 plus fixes and improvements.
Hey, no more specialists. Hell yeah, I'm down. Just take out the specialists and you're golden.
Oh no, they're not taking that out. But they're adding a key feature that might bring people back, and that's a scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
Yes, the game did not have a scoreboard, but they're adding it now.
Oh my God! I didn't have to scoreboard.
They should have added the. I ain't bringing nobody back. That's not bringing nobody back.
So yeah, people are not going to see their kills and deaths. But the last bit of news for today, we have something very big, of very big games coming to Xbox Game Pass and Nintendo Switch later this month.
Switch.
Oh!
A big game, a Sony. It used to be a Sony exclusive.
Oh, hey, 10 out of 10 right there.
It's a
I
10
know
out of
it
10
is.
game. Fucking gaudy.
Yum.
It's Bug Snacks coming to Xbox Game
Let's-
Pass.
Let's talk
And
about
Nintendo.
Bug Snacks.
So
Bug Snacks. Holy
I
shit.
cannot wait to play
I
Bug
really
Snacks
can't
and
wait
eat
to
my
play.
real life hamburger.
I was
as
about to
I'm
get a
playing it.
PS5, but it's coming to Xbox. I guess I'll play it on Xbox.
Well, I guess y'all won't be able to play Goodbye Volcano High then.
Damn it! What if that game, Goodbye Volcano Eye, is like the best game out of
Right?
What
It's
if
just no
it's,
one
like,
played
golden?
it. Oh my god.
I don't think it hasn't come out yet, huh?
I don't
I
know.
think it comes out this summer. I don't think they announced the release date, or was it summer?
We still
What?
haven't gotten Fall Guys either.
I know,
Apparently we're
right?
getting that
They
on
Yeah,
summer.
that's been rumored for so long, or it was supposed to come to Xbox
No, it
for
was
so long.
it was supposed to come out during last year's summer, but
Yeah, it
didn't come out.
was last year summer. It said coming out for Xbox.
I obviously
well.
something real quick to add. Overwatch 2 released gameplay for the new character Sojourn. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Oh yeah.
Gameplay? I didn't see the gameplay. I just seen a little story.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Quick news is that after 2 years, Ghost of Tsushima has received its final patch.
That's the final.
Dang.
You making me cry now? Fuck.
So Sucker Punch is basically done with Ghost of Tsushima.
Also,
Wonder what
Blizzard
they're working on.
is pulling interest in NFTs to play their own game.
On to the next
Who?
bit of news.
Blizzard, you said?
Blizzard is pulling interest in NFTs.
Stop them! Stop them now, Microsoft. Come on.
But there's some good news.
What's the good news?
The director tweeted out
Papa
saying,
Jeff's coming back. Woo!
Yeah.
Papa Jeff.
Jeez.
Jeff Kaplan's coming back. Let's fucking go.
He's gone.
Oh, he has been.
Oh my god.
the director for Blizzard's entertainment tweeted out saying that is not true.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I don't
Thank you,
know where
Thank
they
you,
got-
Microsoft. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Square Enix president says that he doesn't want his Japanese studios to keep prioritizing towards the West or
Oh
keep
wow.
making Western games like what's the Western game Square Enix made?
I guess you could say
They're
Tomb Raider.
making.
Tomb Raider. Yes, Tomb Raider.
They're also making Forspoken as well.
Yes. So
Hmm.
he wants the Japanese studios to be more Japanese original. What do y'all guys think about that?
Mm.
So basically, they want to keep. They want to make JRPGs basically.
Exactly. JRPG.
They want to make those dating ones, those dating games.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah,
They want to make more visual novels. They want to make visual
Yeah,
novels.
yeah.
There we go.
That's what they
Yeah. Jesus.
They're gonna start working on-
Shit. I'll buy a
But
visual
it's
novel.
gonna be a Forspoken one.
Forspoken visual novel.
First
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
jeez. This intrigues me because I can see how some people can take this as messed up because it's like oh Japan, the president, they're you know racist or whatever, start pulling things out their hat from Twitter. The point saying is, Final Fantasy wasn't
Oh
Final
yeah.
Fantasy without like oh this is for the Westerners. I think it was I don't know how the development was, but basically it was the way it was because it was his own thing. And them making I guess Tomb Raider Forspoken, while I did enjoy and hope to enjoy Forspoken, yeah, I would be down for some like original Japanese material like games. As for
Yeah.
what? Don't know. Maybe a Persona like game or uh Yakuza like. I don't know because I'm not behind the scenes, but I'm down for it. Just make sure you put the subtitles, and I'm good.
But yeah, I'm okay with it too because they're Japanese original and all that, and might as well make your own games that you're really good at. Japanese
Mm.
Yeah.
games, something you're really good at.
Dead Space remakes gun firing effects have been changed based on fan feedback.
Ooh.
So there was something wrong with about the firing
I
effects?
know, right?
I don't know.
Who was the video?
Maybe they wanted to maybe sound more realistic, more sci-fi. I don't know.
Or original, or probably like they changed the sound effects and then they just wanted to change it back to the original.
Mhm.
They're like, I really want that muzzle to like spark off, like I'm playing John Wick. I really want the immersion of shooting a gun.
I really want
I
to
don't
feel
know.
like I'm in space, you know? I want to feel like I'm gonna get eaten alive by.
Right? That's a bit off. To me, it felt fine. I don't know what was wrong with it.
Mhm.
It's weird. I find that weird, but cool.
Dead Space creator says his new horror game is coming together and details will be revealed soon. As if you don't know what game he's talking about the Callisto Protocol. I don't
Yeah, I
know if
remember
y'all
seeing
seen that teaser trailer.
It's supposed to be like Dead
Um,
Space, though, right? It's like
Yeah, it looks literally like Dead Space,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it could be something
It's
else.
just something else.
It is sci-fi though, which is another news, and this is gonna be the last one.
You
Certain
said that
affinities.
5 news articles.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I was wondering, like, didn't he just say that?
Certain Affinity says it's working on a new and exciting things for Halo Infinite.
Certain Infinity's working on the multiplayer aspect, right?
They're
Because
working on a
there's-
completely different thing. They're not working on
Oh!
the multiplayer.
It's the last Spartan standing. That's what they're saying. It's a battle royale.
Yep, it's a battle.
I mean,
royale.
that's
Ooh, Halo Battle Royale, just what David ordered. Woo!
the thing is.
Yeah.
I like the way they're doing it. Like they're having another company take care of that instead of just 343.
This is gonna be a hot take
All
here.
343 focuses on.
Oh.
Xbox should completely remove 343 from handling Halo and give it to another studio.
You going there.
Nick.
Who do you want to take it? Rare Studio.
Give it to the coalition. Give it to the coalition. I feel like they do
coalition.
a really good job with Gears, and I feel like they would do a good job. Well, and at that point in time, you would say who was going to work on Gears. Well,
The
give it to 343.
343.
I don't know.
Just switch them.
The coalition is a big studio, so they could work on two. Yeah, Coalition's really good. I like their projects too. They came from Epic Games.
Anything I want to add before we head out?
Yeah, 343 needs more employees. Let's just say that. They got Joseph Stanton.
Or maybe
David,
they're just not
alright.
good. Maybe they're just not good.
They're good. It's just that the timing was bad.
It's all here.
Hey, record. You know the recording? The bit. There goes the bit. It's really Microsoft's fault because 343. I like the way they did the story for it, for Halo Infinite. It's just that it hasn't been updated. That's it. That's the only issue with the multiplayer. They haven't updated or anything or added showed any DLC for the campaign because they're supposed to come out with DLC for it since it's going to be 10 years long and everything they say infinite basically. But that's the issue with 343 right now.
But anything you want to add? The corn, HBH.
I'm all good here, man.
Yeah, I'm also good as well.
Noise. Well, I guess we'll see y'all guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace out, guys.
See you, fellas.
Oh my god. He's gonna play the sound effect. He's looking.